Welcome. Today, going to do a little review on the WEN air filtration system. This is the model 3410. I got this off of Amazon for a very, very reasonable price. I don't know what the current price is. So, let's talk about this fella. It has a remote. It has 3 speeds. I like the remote a lot. Currently I'm standing up on the ladder so we can take a close look at the control end of this. There are buttons on the machine itself that you can push if you would like. We'll turn it on, blow a little air in our face here. The buttons on the machine we have on and off. Multiple speeds, obviously. You'll see there's on, off speed, and the yellow button that controls time. We have 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour. Generally, I've just been using the low speed on this machine, set at 1 hour anytime I do any sweeping. Otherwise, if I'm running any equipment that makes a bit of dust, the table saw, the router table, bandsaw, sanding, you can adjust the speed accordingly to the time that you're in the shop, and it's also very nice when you leave the shop you can let it run for a bit, and then it will turn off automatically a bit later, clean up the dust a bit while you're away. So I've had this machine, the WEN air cleaner, for about 2 years. It performs very nicely, but it did go through more filters than I liked. So I went to work and I bought some little brackets. These are the guys right here. This is the unmodified bracket. This is something I found at Menards. Save big money at Menards. So as you can see, took one of the brackets, did some modifications to it, just basically a tin snips and snip snip, nothing extraordinary. Bolted them down onto this machine as such. Now I imagine if you're doing a bit of research on these nice machines, you've seen the other videos of the assembly of people when people buy these. It has these bags on the inside here. I have not yet replaced mine. It's holding up very nicely. There you can see the brackets. What I would recommend, if you do give this a try with your machine, bolt them in a fashion so they can be turned to the side to make it easier to move the WEN factory filter in and out. I believe it's actually said WEN, but for whatever reason I've known WEN products since my youth, back to the all saw. And I just assumed it was WEN and not WEN. We'll put the factory filter back in. The factory filter does a nice job. The pre-filter that I've added is just a 10 by 20 by 1. It's a very inexpensive filter. This particular one is a true blue. This I also picked up at my local Menards. Nothing special about it. We'll put that back in. If you're familiar with the MERV rating system, I don't believe it's anything to do with Merv Griffin. I just plop it in there like that. And I believe this filter is a MERV 4. Got the bolts just tight enough so I can move them roughly in and out. And you can work them a little bit with your finger to tighten them up a touch if need be. This is, there's no real precision to this. We're not sending one of those Dragon modules to Mars. We're just trying to make the air in the workshop a touch more clean. So again, this is the remote control. It's a nice little unit. I keep it on the ledge by the light switch here in the workshop. I'm thinking I might make some sort of a holder over there. Nothing worse than the lost remote control. The bracket that I use to make the holder for the pre-filter. This is the filter, factory filter, the Wen factory filter. I've just been getting these from Amazon. And then again, here's the filter that I use as a pre-filter. Thank you for watching my video today. I looked it up. I paid $139 for the unit from Amazon 2 years ago. Looks like it's about $10 more now. I still think that it is a good value. I would recommend it. I'm very happy with how it's been doing here in my little workshop. I think it would be a welcome addition to anyone that needs a little dust out of the air.